Could you speak with that about, what Vatican II brought to the community? And
Well, I think it made us more not so away from other people. You felt more. I don't know. Like not like an outsider over here. You're a human being like everybody else is. And we had so many friends. I mean, we brought them into the house, and that what didn't do before. You didn't take them even into the dining room, but we opened our house to so much there. That was beautiful. And over there, some of the sisters envied us, but the upper echelons didn't go for it.
so before that, was it you weren't allowed to invite anyone into the house?
Yeah. Well,
did you go to people's houses for dinners?
No,
sort of thing?
no.
Nothing. It was kind of a separate.
Yeah, it was very strict at first. When I went home, we weren't allowed to go home. Maybe after 5 years, and then it was just for a short time. My first time I went home, I couldn't even sleep at home. I had to go to the sister's house of another order, and my dad had to pay for it to sleep, and I had to leave. So I was gone already by 8 o'clock, and that's when the farmers were free to come in to visit. It was really odd, real odd. Yeah, and that got changed. I think we Americans are more outspoken. More outspoken and so on. So if something wasn't going, it let it be known, and we talked about it and so on, and changed things. We had the power to change because we didn't have to ask Germany.
So then, too, with in the 60s, the Vatican II and all that, the Ursulines and other communities began studying their founder, their charism, and the Ursulines particularly, they're educators and they expanded ministries and all that. So could you speak about that a little?
Well, I don't think that. Well, Francis and Mary Patrick had to go and be. The bishop wanted us to take a place there where I don't know if it was an old folks home or what it was supposed to be. And so we complied with that, and then those two went to get a degree in nursing. And then that fell through. Then they had both got more in education. I don't know what else there is, but I think what our community did more was we had a group of women that came every month. We had a meeting with them, and we'd eat with them and everything, And many years ago, you didn't even eat with anybody else. Nobody came in your dining room. Yeah, I think that was one. I mean, that affected me the most because when you go, your family comes, you can't even sit and eat with them, And so there was a curtain by one door, and when my little nephew was out there, he went underneath and looked. Yeah, those things. They didn't make sense. Some of that stuff did not make sense at all. What was the purpose? Are we going to be defiled by anybody else? Yeah. But I in the beginning, conformed to everything, even though I maybe questioned it. I did what I was supposed to do, And then as we grew older, then we realized, no, let's not push for that anymore. Don't do this. So we changed. But I think Vatican II did a lot to push us forward.